Yo, this is WSoul13 bringing you Raid Shadow Legends. And today we're going to be looking at Summon Rush for Lonatharil. Check it out. Let's see if it's exactly as we predicted, because this is predictable at this point. You know? And, yep, 3,500 to get the fragments. We gotta get these fragments. I'm actually not sure if this allows us to skip an event. I don't think it does. We could skip a 15 fragment event for one of these guys, but a lot of them is kind of like sandwiched in between the dungeon diver stuff, I think, right? So this one has a 15 of Wuji, if I'm not mistaken, but it's sandwiched between two. Yeah, this one has the 15 of Wuji. But I need to get the 3,700 to get Anchorite. So I feel like skipping an event for this one is not really in the books. So we're going to do all the events, plus we're going to summon all the fragments. So I got away with a really good summon for Jab Chase, honestly. I mean, I think I made it out like a bandit there. So I did 2 Sacred Shards with 1 Legendary there. And I got, I think, 3 Epics in 14 Ancient Shards, which is an amazing pull rate for Ancient Shards outside of 2x. And then I pulled 1 Fragment Summon. I did get the Lego book, though. So maybe I could have gone for the Lego book with a couple more Sacred Shards, but at this point in the game, since I did the last summon for guaranteed summon for Sacreds, and that had a summon rush with it, I was actually able to get quite a few legendary books from that one. So I'm pretty happy with my legendary books right now. So I chose to save the 1 or 2 Sacred Shards I had left over. But now we gotta do the Sacred Summon. So let's take a look at 10x. Right, so as usual, you don't really look at this side of the board, although much has been made of Theodore the Savant. So it is worth going through his kit because he is looking to be one of the best legendaries in the game right now. So it's A1 is an AoE decrease speed, which is really strong. Always strong to have AoE decrease speed on the champ. A2 is a books the 3-turn cooldown. It gives increased speed for all allies. Wow, that's really good. And then you get 2 poison debuffs and 25%. Oh my gosh, poison debuff and poison sensitivity on all enemies. That is strong. And then what does this do? Increased duration of all poison debuffs and HP burn by 1 turn, then activates poison debuffs and HP burn. Wow. Wow. It's like Sisha and Zavia in one champ almost, right? So, what's that other champ's name, man? It's escaping me right now. The other Poison Exploder champ. It's a Poison Exploder and Burn Igniter at the same time. Really strong. Places weaken on enemies not under poison or HP burn. Wow, and you get a consolation prize, and both of them book down to 3-turn cooldowns. Wow, that is sick. This is a sick champ right here. This guy could be the best damage dealer for clan boss and also the best solo champ for dungeons. It looks like, what's the affinity? Oh, and it's Spirit Affinity. Wow. He does answer a lot of affinities out there, right? So he answers Force, which is Dragon's 25, right? Strong. Really strong champ. So let's take a look at Voids, because some people will open Voids in Summon Rush, which is perfectly fine. I'm not against opening Voids for Summon Rush. And because the points are really good, right? 120 each. And you will get a Eurogrim, right? So if you don't have enough Sacreds to get to the 7 and you're dead set on getting Lonatharil, even if I told you at the beginning of the summon event to just keep your powder dry, brah, right? but you're stubborn, or you really feel like Lonatharil is going to help your account, I mean, that is also possible, that Lonatharil can help your account, right? And you're going for him, right? Void Shards are actually not bad to open, and the ability to get Eurogrim here is actually not bad as well. So Eurogrim is still like a really good solo champ for farming dragons, Ice Golem, right? So he is still one of the best solo champs we have available right now. Venomage is one of the best damage dealers for Clan Boss that we have right now, right? So he has damage mitigation if you place the, what is this? If you place the heal reduction, right? The heal reduction, yeah, enemies under heal reduction inflict 15% less damage. So that's actually strong right there. And then, yeah, decreased target max HP is not really that big a deal, but this can activate your poison buffs, right? And also you put decreased attack and decreased defense on a 3-turn cooldown, as long as the guy is under a poison, which is, you know, he is a poisoner. But of course you're gonna partner him with another poisoner in your team, because he won't put out enough poisons, right? Yeah, it's just 2 poisons every 3 turns, so you will need to partner him with another poisoner. But Venomage is strong. Scarbius, not really a fan. So I've already seen his kit before. He's not really that great. He was from a summon event. He was for a fusion champ we did, I think. Is it Bivald? I forgot. But we did him this year. Corrado? Was it for Corrado? He is this year's fusion champ epic. Aox the Rememberer is actually a really good champ as well. So you got a heal right there. The A1 can give you some poisons, and then you get decreased attack and decreased crit rate, which is not bad, you know, for Clan Boss specifically. Yeah, because the decreased attack isn't conditional. Yep. 50% or more turn meter. I mean, it's not really that. Decreased crit rate isn't that big a deal. But the big deal with Aox is increases duration of 2 random debuffs on the attacker by 1 turn when attack occurs once per hit. So really good for Clan Boss, right? And then you also get a accuracy R for Doom Tower. I mean, you know, you can use him for Doom Tower, but most people use him for Clan Boss. So that's it. The 10x is good for this event, actually. I mean, you know, I know we're not supposed to look at the legendaries here, but it is sacreds that we're pulling. So you can, quote-unquote, get a 10x legendary. I have gotten a 10x legendary. Calvalax here would be something I would like to get if I do get him. Of course, Theodore would be the best one to get of the 3, obviously. And Bad L is still Bad L. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Bad L still, you know. So let's go. Let's see what we get. We're pulling 7. Right. And Kitus. Not really the best. He has like niche uses where he can nuke, but not really that good. Cornelia actually is a very underrated solo champ. She can solo a bunch of Doom Tower bosses. A bunch? Or is it mainly Scarab King? I think it's mainly Scarab King. But anybody with a heal mechanic, right, that heals them all the way up can be a solo champ. So she heals herself up. Oh no, I think she is a solo for Bomo, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. And what do we get? So no legendaries so far. I am not at Mercy, so my Mercy count was 0 because I just got Thylisha. You know, Thylisha is kind of like an okay decreased death champ because it's at 100% right away. You don't need to book that to 100%. You can book that for the for the cooldown. And, you know, duration of all debuffs, right? If this was also a buff duration increase, that would have been a lot better. Yeah, and then the hex thing. Hex is still really... Hex is good now, but it's still not a thing, right? We do have Vildrax as an epic that can do Hex. Oh, I pulled a Woogie. Alright. That is... Alright, so let's take a look. I think Woogie is the middle champ. If Woogie is the middle champ, then I'm SOL. I'm almost sure she's the middle champ. If she's not the middle champ, I don't need to pull all the way. Ah! She is the middle champ. So I still need to pull to get, what's her face? What is her face? I keep forgetting her name. This, no, not Yelagurna. It's the other one. Carlinia, right? Carlinia is the other summon. Epic. Oh, man. Unlucky. Very unlucky. So how many have we done? We've done 4, so we can do 3 more. Let's go. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Okay, we got a legendary. Who is it? Who is it? It's Countess Lix. Oh, man. Alright, so let's talk about upside a little bit. So, because if I'm not mistaken, this is the partner to Astralon. There we go. Removes 1 random debuff from Astralon and this champ at the start of each turn. Only if Astralon is on the team. Turn meter 5% each time an ally receives a debuff. Okay. Attacks all enemy, block active skills. I mean, that's always good. Attacks 3 times, 75% chance of decreased speed for 2 turns. And then also, each hit also has a chance of turn meter by 10%. So it's a 30% turn meter drop. 4 turn cooldown though. It's a little bit long on the cooldown there. I wish that was a 3 turn cooldown. That would make her a lot better. And then you can put weekend on. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, like with upside in the game in general. I'm not saying, oh, you did the Corrado fusion this year and you pulled a Yumiko and ooh, upside, you know, because that's like 99% Yumiko and then 1% Corrado. This one, I'd say this one is more like 20, maybe 10, 90. So you do get a nice little, like 10% value here for getting Countess Lix partnered up with Astralon. Like Astralon doesn't need Countess Lix to be good. And I think the consensus is that Astralon is better than Countess Lix, right? In terms of the better part of the duo. But, like I keep saying, you should think in terms of upside in this game, because even if the upside is 1%, like 1%, 10%, it doesn't really matter. Because last year was the year of fusions. Because every fusion champ last year, I think you could have gotten reasonably. Like, it is very reasonable for you to have gotten almost every single fusion last year, including Brogni, including Demitha. Because the fusions last year cost a lot less fragments to get. Like, I'm talking like less than half. Sometimes free. Like Tatura, you could have gotten Tatura without fragments. Without shards, right? So, I mean, you know, am I disappointed that Countess Lix is the legendary I pulled? I mean, I saved 150 Ancients because she was offered as guaranteed and I didn't go for her. So I ended up saving 150 Ancients there. And I still get my upside of pairing her up with Astralon. Oh, wow, double left. Theodore! Holy, oh man! Whoa! No way! No way! Alright! Alright! Well, I never get 10x legendaries, yo. I almost never get them. This is only the second time I've gotten a 10x Lego in 3 years of playing. Wow, this is crazy. Alright, cool. Okay, alright, cool. So we get Theodore. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do with him. If I'm gonna put him in Hydra. I think Hydra makes more sense because it's an AoE. But I honestly don't know where I want to put him. If I want to put him in my Myth Fu Clan Boss team or do I want to put him in Hydra. I mean, I do have Draco, so Draco is the more natural fit for the Myth Fu team. But, you know, Theodore, bro. I actually also have Gintaro, which could also go to the Myth Fu team. You know, I have options. But, you know, this account is 3 years old, so even if it's F2P, if you play the game, I don't even play it that hard, to be honest. You've seen my preview videos, like right before I do fusion events, I like stacks of energy. Because I don't farm. I literally don't farm anymore. I just play fusion events. Whatever I get there, that's the gear I have. Right now. Because I've already did the farming thing, like, for 2 years-ish for Faction Wars and all that. But yeah, bro. Theodore, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So that's really good. I'm happy for that one. Definitely, we'll try to think about what to do with this guy. Wow, that's awesome, bro. That is awesome. So where are we at? Are we at the 7? Not yet, right? I got carried away there. Was that 7 or 5 only? We still have 2 more, I think. I lost count. I'm like, I didn't even. Oh, we have 1 more. Good thing I checked. Oh, we got an epic book as well, so not bad. So is this the first time I'm gonna pull a triple legendary for Sacred Shard? I've never done a triple legendary before. I've done a double legendary. That was my second double legendary. Are we gonna get the triple? No, we don't get the triple. And it's Hotatsu, which is actually not bad. I used level 40 Hotatsu to finish off Faction Crypt for Shadowkin. But I have Ninja on the team. So if you don't have Ninja on the team, Hotatsu is worth going to 50 or 6-star for, honestly. Not bad for Faction Wars. Because you get the decreased attack and then you get some healing. Healing is always good in Faction Wars, right? And then removes one random debuff from this champ. I mean, you know, it's okay. It's good to have, not great. Not that essential. But yeah, wow, this has been a great summon for me. Alright, guys, so that's it. I did great this summon event, and I'm hoping you guys have a good one as well if you guys chose to pull. I mean, if you didn't go for Lonatharil, like I said at the beginning of this entire thing, you're not really missing out that much, you know. Ally attack, you can get that from Epic these days with Farrakhan, first and foremost. Like, Farrakhan is the best ally attack champ you can get at Epic, and arguably one of the best ally attack champs available right now. He'd probably be number 2 behind Lanakis. I mean, and Lanakis has her quirks as well, right? So I'd say the Epics are still strong in the game, to the point where this fusion champ, who they valued as a really premium fusion champ, I mean, they're asking for 6,000 points for summons to get Lonatharil, you know, so they value him really highly, higher than Helicap, which is like insane. I would have paid this for Helicap. I'm glad they didn't do that for Helicap though, really. So you say whatever you want with Plarium, but you can't say that they didn't give you the best fusion champ this year for a very reasonable price, you know. So that's it, guys. I'll see y'all next